The fish holocaust. A dolphin Hitler. I was staying the other day at the Best Western over on Sepulveda. Well, actually, the check-in was in Sepulveda, but the rooms were in until Burbank. And while I was schlepping my shit all the way down the street, I thought to myself, is this really the best Western? And I had plenty of time. I had plenty of time on the walk. So I Googled it, gave it a Goog. And apparently, the Best Western is The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. By Clint Eastwood. Making it the best Western and the best Eastern. And the worst Western movie was this animated Matt Damon flick called Spirit. Oh yeah, you know, Spirit, the Stallion of Cinema. Finally, I made it to my room. And I tried to plug in my phone. And it wasn't charging. I was like, what? I was like, come on. I was finagling the charger, trying to get the outlet to work. Again, I thought, is this really the best Western? What about Western omelets? You got diced ham, you got green bell peppers, you got onions. I would much rather any day take a Western omelet over a Western outlet. But the truth is, I gotta be honest with you. Guys. The truth is that I never had a Western omelet. Because ham is not kosher. But I think that it would still be better than that. I'm just saying, I wasn't charging my phone, I wasn't doing the one thing that I need to do. But I have eaten non-kosher a few times in my life. And every time I've done it, it's like exactly the feeling before you're about to like drop something psychedelic. Like, all right. Everyone told me that I shouldn't do this, but fuck it. Let's see what's gonna happen. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm crazy. So, either way though, psychedelics and non-kosher, my bowel movements are not going to be the same before and after. You all know what they say about ayahuasca.
No.
That makes you shit. A lot. And anyone who eats, non-kosher time to time will tell you that milk and meat shit's different. Am I right, my kites? Woo! Speaking of bathrooms, why do they call it that? Because no one takes a bath. Nah, speaking of bathrooms, I was there for 45 minutes naked, waiting for my shower to heat up. And I was like, again, plagued with the thought, like, yo, is this really the best Western? I mean, what about the Western Hemisphere? Yo, what? Why is the Western Hemisphere so awesome? The Western Hemisphere rocks. Because the Western Hemisphere, as a very concept, basically renders the entire concept of a globe Earth an utter tautology. Because you have no globe, you have no east and west on a sphere, only on a flat plane, flat and stationary plane. Oh, he just did. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know, you're not gonna have an east and west on a ball of curved water hurtling through space around a magma core. Despite what the globe cards would like you to think. Yo, speaking of people who love balls, thanks so much to Percy and friends for having me here tonight. You know, when I first got to LA, I thought that only the Jews are a funny group because, you know, we're slaves in Egypt, we got 2 temples destroyed, we had the Crusades, the Inquisitions, the pogroms, the Holocaust, so we had to develop a sense of humor as a coping mechanism. And then I got to LA, and I saw Percy and Friends, and I realized that there's another funny denomination, the homosexuals. And I guess it tracks, I guess it makes sense, because their community has also been through a lot of pain and trauma. What with getting fucked in the ass every day. Their favorite Western is Broke Crack Mountain. But hey, you guys know. One second. I just gotta go into my onesie and flip through my. I got a onesie. Yeah, I got it for the show. There's a hoodie. Yo, should I put the hoodie on? No.
Yes.
It's a onesie, yo, for real, a real life onesie. Oh yeah. So their favorite Western, we said. Talk about a painful and traumatic experience involving a gas chamber. No, I know everyone's like, oh my God, Ernestine, what do you hate LGBTQs? And I say to them, first of all, let's get one thing straight. Not you guys, not that. But let's get one thing clear. I love the L's. And I watch them every night. And as for the G's, if they can take a dick, they can take a joke. Am I right, Percy? But this hotel, yo, it wasn't all bad. It wasn't the worst Western. It wasn't the best we've established. It wasn't the worst Western. You know, the worst Western, that distinction belongs to Western civilization. Yeah! Fuck Western civilization, fuck the oppression, am I right, guys? Woo! I mean, what did they fucking bring to us? Roads? What, if we didn't have a road, we wouldn't know how to go anywhere? We'd be like, oh, where we go? Come on, what an overrated invention. also brought to us the Roman Empire. They also brought to us, the aforementioned destruction of the Second Temple. Freedom! And the pogroms and the Inquisition and the Crusades. They killed Kennedy, they killed Lincoln, they killed Marley. They did the world, they did 9/11, they did the pandemic. And they also did the Holocaust. And I can hear the pushback from you Gentiles. What are you talking about? The Roman Empire did the Holocaust. We know it was the Nazis. And I ask you, Third Reich of what? Third Reich of what? Obviously the Roman Empire. But there are a lot of people who don't know that, who are confused. Speaking of which, let's talk about our boy Kanye. So it could be that Kanye is controlled opposition. He's an agent of the Roman Empire. That's possible. It could be that he's an agent of the Roman Empire. Or it could be that he's just confused. Because we know, right, divide and conquer. Or it could be he's confused. Because we know, right, that a lot of times the Roman Empire, they put Jews in positions of prominence in order so that they'll take the heat and mask the pedophile Satanist scent of the Shibud, of the Roman Empire, of the oppression. And that, ladies and gentlemen, beautiful crowd, that is what is going on for real in Rick and Morty. Right? A Rick walks around with a Morty always to mask his brainwaves, right? Walks around with Morty's like, come on, you gotta wake up for chakras, you gotta get up. No, I'm just gonna send some inappropriate text to 16-year-olds. It's okay, exist outside the space-time continuum. Let's get riggedy rapey. Okay. So, I will say that either Kanye is controlled opposition, divide and conquer, or Kanye, right? Or he's confused, or he's a Roman agent, divide and conquer of the Roman Empire, gay fish dick loving, Dolphin Hitler. In which case Kanye West would clearly be the worst Western.